Okay, welcome. You're welcome to Okante Studios. Aha, let's talk. A podcast show be a day boy educate on topics who here or day-to-day activities mona and then ye kwa asorifie. So today I have with me two big men of God. Omari Dario, everything about church. Oma pass it through the ranks. Oma pay dues. Oma they are very well versed in what they do. So today we are bringing them in to discuss issues but it's always happening in churches. So today we want to discuss. They are two boys they are smart to form in toko by hit near their day. Titi honsem adwen ho ene pese discussion ni unso ye kire adwen efa ho. So the topic we are going to talk about is very simple. Are musicians in church supposed to be paid for what they do in church? Because musicians I be ana ebi ntiase. Musicians no, it includes the bia hu se ogina asori anim lead worship praises or a musician. Your team in a keyboard, drama, or a musician. Keyboardist, bass, instrumentalist, or a musician. Music director or training or a musician. So let me introduce my guest. So to my right, I have Sofo, Bitima Budia Mayana, Obi.
Okay. But if I'm Reverend Christian Danso. I'm a minister in Grace Baptist Church. I'm as a minister, or 7 days as a minister in charge of Christian education and family life. Yeah.
Okay. Also, Fadia Mai.
Okay. So, a friend, Reverend Peter Opoku, your Redemption Grace Chapel, Doom, your as associate pastor, your Redemption Grace Chapel.
Okay. Introduction number. Say them catch on. Kukuda for pan in here. So very simple. Also for the minimum say my friend Mbani Nimu pa. Say the people can relate
exactly.
With you.
Sure.
Also for me know the beshasi.
Okay.
Topic that pronounce.
Okay.
Musicians or more sorry. I will see you omoka.
Okay.
Anya na debi.
Okay. Okante Studios. Mefa akonya iso na meda wase dedi kan. Se wama yakonya se enu anomo mo hwe yen ene abusua etie yen yasafo ma mo hwe yen no. Erade befa yen so na ya kire omu bibi. Ana enu ano musicians a omo ewo ho a omo hwe yen no. Erade fa yen so na yen kire omu bibi ana se yen fa erade asem ema ho ti yebeda wase na ahwefo na etiefo a mo hwe yen nyina so yebeda mo ase. Me so me imagine cherewo asem anase question at that board no say are musicians to be paid in church? Okay, my answer yes, that is my answer. Make us say ani the entire make us say ani ne say I share the definition of a musician. You be who say musician a group of people be and yet a certain particular person be and as any papa could be said the wooden country because be a musician the autonomous, the oboe instruments, the conductor, the composer, they are all musicians. See forming as a group B and as a nipa could be in a forming maybe a musician and you be who say music and I say musicianship no it be choosing as a profession. It been so fun as a hobby, something bibia say or the jijina ni, but it been so hard in a lifetime the profession the juma no because it be come school. It be share the 3 year school fees because many guys be a call music school Winiba. The koye music ankasa as a course and as a subject ankasa kusua ye muwie my mom certificate ne ade nyina mukushare da kon school mutua e bi to gadgets sua you see e bi afan se o madwuma omo ye eno ana omo ye said obi address e botai so bank manager and say we teller kotena office so we adwuma no saa nso na obi nso afa music se na adwuma oh yeah Yes. Inti I was here Tuanica. I was here Tuanica.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I was here Tuanica.
Okay. Ti osofo meba ho.
Okay.
Reverend Anso. Aha, ti also meba ho.
Okay.
Are musicians supposed to be paid in church? This is asset in me.
Sure. My response be two. I will give percentages.
Okay.
Rebecca say yes and no,
Okay.
but it's more of a no than a yes.
Okay.
And I will explain it.
Okay.
I like from baby I shall say free. I will start with my first point. Say in the Old Testament, okay, musicians in the temple were full-timers.
Okay.
So that's it. They were full-timers. They were people that God selected them, and He denied them any opportunity to go out there and to work for themselves and to earn baby for themselves. And or the more responsibility in ebe or no nyankopon. I say I am your share and portion. And the idea be na say Israel for the mayor radino. Ye near the ma omuna. I mean all the priests, all the Levites. Some of them were musicians, some were ushers, and they had different functions in the temple. So that's it. So you also set in the New Testament, and nobody can argue against that. The New Testament is not like that. Okay. But that will still not dispute the context that I'm in and the free. But so on the context, maybe I'm free, but a bit different. Okay. Obia sebi wa ko school. And now say sebi on share that any school nkwane am for the competence or skills to be able to serve.
Okay.
And we'll go on cool school, but he has acquired the skills.
The skill.
Be as obiachi is how to play bass, guitar, and all of them. In fact, they learned on their own. But no, that's it. But friends unofficially, through friends, I'm that competence in this account. Okay, for example, the late Koda. Koda kwanya fast to music no. By music school be the guy was talented and unofficially all the classroom did because baby also so okay, so now let me stick to my context. At the country I may say big no say you betray musicians, and I hope some musicians will not be mad. The continent says, in the church setting, in the church setting, those who operate with the gift of music, are they the only people in the church who serve with their giftings? That's a big no.
That's no.
That's a big no.
Yeah.
And it's a big no. How can you call them out and say you want to pay them? What about deliverance ministers? What about prayer ministers? What about ushers? What about the others? Are we saying that musicians are more important than those people? It's a big no. Or more giftings, me abilities now. Why the bomb through the power of the agency of the Holy Spirit. And he gave them according to God's will. That perfected. What about Sunday school teachers? Who might not be pastors? But there is a biblical equal to support it. Or elders are or more distinguished or more in the word must receive double honor. They are part of that. Even though the context now, Sunday school teachers say, but everybody who operates or works with the word is supposed to receive double honor.
Okay.
In that. Okay, so now let me go to my other A. And the going to say no more gifts are almost say sorry. Then the second thing is this charge we have. Okay, in Matthew chapter 10, verse 8, that freely you were given, so freely give. This applies to everybody who operates with the gifts or who has a call of God upon his life in the church. Nyame ene the gift in the mae. Nyame ene the mae for the church. And this year they say we have no right to demand for physical payment.
Okay.
Mami new. Number 3. Proverbs 18:16. I say a man's gifts maketh room for him and brings him before great men. Onipa chedie. Aye de be. I say a bokwan emano. Na edne be titi wanim. That is Adibi Orma. I think it's musicians. Now, because we are discussing them,
Okay.
musicians focus more.
Yeah.
Your nyome bi Orma, nyame be yama through your gift. Say, o perfect your gift. Or sorry, going to be nyama. You see a person to me nyama. Allowance if you be obedi mount to me nyama da. But focus. O focus ni reason ti a wode ye ade no o motivation na be kire what that's a bit me draw man to be no okay and then maybe the last thing I would say for now Luke chapter 22 verse 35. So I think that's what gives us the catch. So the catch is in Luke chapter 22 verse 35. Jesus said, when I sent you without purse, bag or sandals, did you lack anything? Nothing, they answered. So, I used to empower friends, the disciples, and also almost a monko. In fact, he gave them instruction not to take anything along.
Anything.
So, we know a buttress it, that Proverbs 18:16. So, in fact, the bamboo guys say, and he gave you what you need to save. What is the gift? Now, in this case, the gift of music. And now, ye too for say, perfect that gift. Okay. Sharpen gift no, because gift na be ma ukra be didi.
Okay.
Gift na be bokwan to anim. Gift na be ma ubeto nipa bi akoma so a nyame na momo so be yinhira ma. Sa nhira ni na no eso chance ka bi obetim de atwa. But abase I was say foul. Say sorry no ehia your full-time engagement. There is this man of God, the Nigerian minister be. He made an argument be na understand him. I perfectly agree with him. I say omo some allowances. Of course we know in churches there my allowances. Omo instruments especially.
Yeah.
So it will maybe now worship leaders ni bi enso pese etwa omo ka. Yeah, no, most people boss. Also musician. But now was at that time I say the instrument, you know. I said more skill. I say it's uncommon. It's not easy for somebody to play that chord or something. Do you think it's easy for somebody to lead worship?
It's not easy to, but like I said, in the sight of people.
Do you think it's easy for somebody to come and teach the choir? Because we in our church is a big church, and see, over the years we've trained a lot of people. And you can stand and teach. But it's not easy to teach music. On call for man school be out.
Sure.
Yeah, but they have that competence.
But so, they are not in scarcity. They not be
say
Orthodox churches no. The organist is very important to every branch. Hymnals
number one thing.
What you say? Just obi ehu hia chi obi ba. How common the person ubetime nya bi no. And they asem no. Ti me mo bi amfa say I say me music me dey because they all keep tempo cry.
Yes, very important. I know so.
And me just say be obetime I go to the next question. So until here comes but more me free behind. And it's not like I'm saying no. Omo here obi anka say obi o wa so bi ahu here. Bible no holistically. Also omo mpo e hu omo say omo function here ketekete pa. I say they are indispensable. You can't do without them.
You can't do
and
without them.
obi ahu here. And here can omo a o say etwe omo ka dia. Then any musicians nko an wasem na o say ka.
Okay.
And I think that if musicians would be very objective and fair. I'm a musician. I started as a musician before I became a pastor.
Okay.
I have 2 albums. I have many songs. That should be last 2 years, Ghana Baptist Convention. 60th anniversary. I'm the person who composed the song for them.
Wow.
I didn't charge them for anything. Obi anka it's not.
So Peter Kana asem so aka asem. So so no, my musician.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
a bass major
That's
for
it.
bass, so
Sure, sure.
So, baby, I also Peter Freeban. If we are taking it from the perspective, say, Nipano or a professional musician, they said, "Yeah, me agric officer." A majuma me de me no.
Yeah.
Senka
That's a career.
Ye hwe mu so a aduane anka yedi so de say kafa nyame fie kura se me aduane mpa me fie da.
Okay.
Tinka wo hwe mu so mpo kura na kuani ne adetoni ono no akwaje ade na oton wo yin kura se wo se nke asori fie no nko no so ka hwe mo de ode ba but e de ono so de edididi no. Enti se o ka fc baby say New Testament ni nimusa banka Old Testaments na church say oh you full-time musician there show. But I know that there are people in some churches are only full-time. They are not being paid.
Yeah.
It me say na they say there are people are omode eyemo enyo mo asem na eyeka. Omodo ma sort omo no mawi. There are some churches I know they treat their musicians very good. And then musicians and everybody who is serving they treat them good. Just I know mo person mo di din beto so say twa oka. Because obiala man sekra na e chen mu bi salary e
Well.
so those people they are there, but there are people are person educating mo say me standing here no kwan say nka me bias there, but some people are treating this issue man say obi gibia ono ye nipa bonini.
This is why I saw in betray Okano.
What you
and
say?
I'll be demanding.
There are churches they will give it to you, but some of this narrative e kwa bonte money say asori no kro mo yes ade no kro no mo ye boni. Oh me patch na say.
Yeah, I get you.
So if obi any BBI or that sorry 24/7 there are people like that. You need be there dance say boys ni bi o ho no musua de o. And minimum cry no most of the secular people they started from church.
Sure, a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Skill na nka say hono me say musua guitar if you are sorry them.
Okay.
Sorry man ko school anko baby before say me be hu say bibi the YouTube ni ada obi na che me tena say string we friend say I friend say obi na me di na chi e wa sorry man ko fa no abonti ati say so that's the place e ko sua de but obehwe mu no they will build these good people and they will leave the church in the name of keeping the people.
Okay.
It's a man bisamia people are full time in church yet that is the point.
Okay.
Anything I be susu say yentwia wo moka because obi o ever say makwakwe degree in music there ba na asori no o si mema mentwia ka ombra asori kra ya ka wasem asori etwia accountant ka boy accountant our ko school aba as an accountant ba asori
secretary.
Yeah.
secretary etwia nka it is evident na so ma ko school akwa music aba o si untwia meka. That's my problem.
So now you see again the context I can was different. Okay, what was it?
Matthias,
any reasonable person would agree with what you're saying. But maybe I mean me feedback from the pastoral or biblical point of view. No? Say even with ministers of the word, sebi. Make us even as if say they are different, of course, but you understand where I'm coming from.
Yes.
Yeah. And you say Bible school, a clerical and make us even. Because sebi sorry they are you need a man of God there.
Yes.
They are not quite say they are my friend. You know my friend you want to you. Ghana for your understanding I'm the kasa. More understanding. Say even the man of God.
Yes.
You're inviting us on my program. On my preach your baby in those things. As a man of God, being a guts, a cool to figure. Or you're wrong.
And they know you're doing.
What matter?
And they know you're doing.
You are wrong.
And they know you're doing.
No matter who you are, you are wrong. What matter?
Yeah.
The same rana mederi musicians I don't know.
Okay.
Nyamia sabse say. Freely you were given, freely give. We because na me call Bible school in the church. Me ya find so. And we are musicians, so I will apply the same principle to you. Okay? So, are there now also a full time? Ask yourself, must you do it full time?
Okay.
And no, I don't know what me as every year now. So, when I is to do my brother, advice be a myself opinion be a friend of Reverend Dr. Kojo Seusu. At the mass, some of my senior men at that time, meaning and better. Grace Baptist Church musicians now were no more dozen, and they were so committed almost every time. Over sorry down but home. I was hey, one compared man.
Okay.
unko school. No, omo boy pa no maka say I say or encourage you more rather. But then many of them look back and they go to him and they thank him. Ask yourself, where is the future of whatever you are doing? Is it ministry? Okay, fine. Will you have family? Do you intend to marry? Do you intend to have children? Are you sure that what you are into can sustain them? A beer with the same gift of music, even though I also understand and I agree, say, Obi be our gift. The more you sharpen the gift, or the more you put the gift to use, the sharper you become.
Yes.
The sharper you become.
Sure.
True. Ask yourself. Say, no one now person. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Then what else can you add to that gift? Beyond sorry them get our my no. And no bit
bro.
Any evil.
Okay.
But just so that the monetization of our gifts, our sorry them wronger and no make us etiano. Once also for be or ne baggage, the family, then the commitment in those things. Or had needing sorry be father say or my ministry or ma or but or may full-time minister.
Okay. You find
send your bear may bed mama.
Yeah.
I think the musicians soon yeah. We need you essentially on Wednesday and Sunday. This will be a week-long program. And you may be
okay.
And the say, I sorry church leaders no, pastors no. Revolutionary, omo take contemporary issues as no. Yeah, crowd no see encouraging crowd no. Pe school ko.
Okay.
So, yem pedu maybe mount.
Okay.
Stay around. I saw me because I saw bit me abwana me no. Give them the allowance, but you see what they need. So your bar. What he needs. Say na be obeti me abob bra pe bi da che no. Enye de wode man no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does it? And the far sorry guitar or bonny keyboard or bonny nyum kakra or chenen lo kwa in future and chechere nto wodum. Where's are you not being fair? We are
so the man 4 years apa.
Where's are you wicked?
It's true.
Because ask yourself say oba loko oba sa.
People are doing that.
Exactly.
Where's are we man of God that you are wicked?
Obama said also for King. Say or kind of bi. Or catch him crying and said they should go to school.
Yeah.
It's very good. But when him say e bin so
okay.
Encourage omoma so omunko school no. Obama what na said also for Obama obe lock you. What you say? But the ban ko school ni ba.
Yeah.
Na bi a hu ni bi a make say we ni gine ho oba o. Obesa obema na obo keyboard.
Ma kwa da.
So ko ne ba ko doctor. Obeka che so wuti.
The keyboard. The keyboard ba doctor.
Me say say me twado. Me mbo asori ni di. Na me guy na ye adwuma wo ho. Volunteerism yeah.
Okay.
Esa adwuma e bia. You know what happened was that oya no say then ya bre opese onya ne ho kani. Otu anamon ko sofo office. Me call the media che me nim twa say no ko kan. Sofo. Me hu say eja wife o fa se bia ba. Abene nam ha sofo my ready.
Manager ho.
Ani gino ho. So go so why?
Okay, onye see loss.
Ono so nipa na aka me hu na nipa be na o se why serious. O se me ana bi say adwuma be na we. O se sofo me mu adwuma ni din. O se na se me ye adwuma wa so ya. O ye adwuma wa so ya.
Okay.
Ina obeti ma hwe no.
Wow.
We say if he ho na ya asresem. As I'm talking to you, the guy is not working in church.
Everything.
When you know, like, on the late 40s.
Wow.
What you say?
Wow.
They be a hand say, wabreguana because
so we're wasting the time, you know.
And he feels like he has been used.
What you say?
Yeah.
So they all can there. People do that. Me, I have a couple of people. One say, good. My addresses are the way.
Okay.
One say, obi oha, so for be starting the ministry or squad. Mostly, say squad near your masa.
Okay.
Yeah, be faithful.
Faithful. I witnessed one. Nipa no sino crash say onko nkusu adwuma. Nipa ya make 44, 45. Inside no adwuma oni bi. Oni girl. Omo pam no cross have that sorry.
So ni baby
like I can ho. And the man odi na china. They say ha no say no. Wa ha guy no. So that thing there you have to have a life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to have a life.
Proverbs chapter 19 verse 2. I can't say myself. I say it's wrong to be zealous without knowledge.
Okay.
Or to be hasty and miss the mark. And a father, what makes you a father? A complete father for that matter. yes, everyone say, this guy is so committed. This guy is so passionate about the things of God. But or shallow.
Okay.
Or shallow. Into my memoir.
Okay.
Now, boy, me no say. Even though he's passionate about the things of God, but only foresight.
Okay.
And it's good, Christian, to be passionate about the things of God. But my memoir, my dream of that, and I'm say so for say usu.
Okay.
A dream go for that.
Yeah.
Ono de o man the banyan, o ma onye.
Good.
That's one thing.
Good.
So that's it.
Yes.
And no me challenge men of God. I challenge men of God. If you are a father, if you are a father, say the Jesus kind. O say na mumpo amuye nipa.
Muni
What you say? Bread, o man stone, o busa fish, o man. But and there are men of God in quotes who are giving people snakes. Who are giving people scorpions
in the name of only ministry.
But that they will die from those poisons.
Sure.
You are evil. You are evil. What am I ministry? Who be business? So who use you and cry no ignorance at their build empire and that now I did no man a chance at him. I cry no he's bitter. God will fight for them.
Sure.
So that's God will fight for them.
Sure.
And it takes a father to tell you, say, Master, the whole year is good. You are gifted. I did be a bit more commercialized in quotes. And I'll be money minded. Me, I can't be the man, my father, my school, and my profession.
Okay.
Very serious. I'm telling you, I'm not bragging. I have very good skill of composition.
Oh, okay.
Those who know me, they know. Yeah, those who know me, they know. Sabi, myself penny a free man saying, I'm the one who wrote song for him, and I mean him to my motia. I did the amount bragging. What I say? Ubu out so on. And a beer ethics in my mental but your people are they were extraordinarily gifted. And no mood do na mo some good. As if say evil so be din only problem there with nyame so for na amo so because crane is shallow.
Sure.
Oh, but o papa no na wo say wo he no na o manage ni yi. Say na nko ye oba ka o man nye sade.
Money, yes.
You won kora bi wo ma. Even in our church bi wo. So, or they all born on the origin CC and no one or who
and then a credit.
Oh, I require one for our
exactly.
So that's because we know baby will receive more than 3 times what you are receiving. Now, I'm the man of the house. I'm the man, no, you know, man, away.
Man, no, but
a gunsua because of sorry, officer with my sorry, keyboard no keyboard because of ness. Sika or the be our also a man of the man of the house.
Also for also for you say like management.
Sure.
You think say enunti ma mainstream artist no or must streamline your ma they now what said area obey church events be near there.
Charge you.
They will charge you and it will not go come from manager. Them.
Okay.
It will come from their management.
Management, you go through the process.
Until the also can say, I say, oh yeah, a shepherd I didn't bro. Oh, show me you are manipulating them to thinking that oh yeah, you don't demand that. That's when you are serving.
Okay.
And now I'm a mainstream phone so because over here obi start was sorry on your way but onya hit back community be peno what you friend
manager.
You think say enuntina say amasa dem so adoso ana
okay me gidi ye say eno so ka ho bi eno so e ka ho bi for the gospel side no said there no also for again obi o ha so for na say penny leader no for no how also was managing the panel and answer wa anya sa ne ma nyina nti say ɔno nso owurɛ mu ana ɛkɔfama na menka no sɛ ebia onya hit song 1-2 bi na hu sɛ afei wanya numbers no wanya followers nkurɔfoɔ frɛfrɛ no da flyers so billboard so yes now management abam nti wohia no sɛ ɔba bɛperforme wɔ ebi na ebi wɔ binom koraa wɔ hɔ a ɔmo church na ɔmo firim na ebi wɔ na mother church anaasɛ church a ebi a raising no free no frɛ no back road bi wɔ a ɔka sɛ ne manager nkasa ansa na ɔbɛba so saa sector no anaasɛ saa field no nso ɛka ho etumi ɛno nso ka ho na ama nɛ we are gospel musician anaasɛ artist singer no ɔne na mu a so is it me obɛfrɛ me a is okɔ manager ansa na meba
but I want to say that thing no me hu ne say me tie de bia me ka it's going to be something that is going to be transferred to instrumentalists enche
bedru ho
because now say any be ba more music ni
bedru ho
and churches need the criteria be na even a ma obetna keyboard no ho bo charismatic churches see ohwe na yesi obon say wo pages o yesi a church needs a keyboardist who is good with contemporary. They say aso no mpo employer
employ with some criteria
be there employ enche manager because me say dey ma family me ba I was asking na I'm not leaving me ba unattended to aso no dey okobi obebo will be, but I'm going to manage my kid.
Okay.
So instrumentalist or the vocal side and contonches and then the mainstream because then obiti me fast sax say or artist or boss sax tuning your town. Share Nathaniel Bassi or trumpeter. Emoji. What I say, and the boys be a boss solo instrument sat to me at the count. And me want to say. Enche kra no upo bia ma na be bontwini bi kra wa shabo na mo kan de be branding ye in the sense say afi no wo hia obi ama na ba ji say na kra I think say e sha say because obi o mti be o mti ma fro so from why to say onye obi ma na me mia ba yi so ma me management na no
say no music no so na kan no o me mia so me mia so kwa o me ka so me bo o me me
o
me mia so ma
na insult
Osofo
me mia so keke dia no me mia na de
so man me mia me mia so na mo na ya de kakra
can't say me bam kakra well even though my register my view about that I think there's nothing wrong with you getting a manager.
Okay.
So there's nothing wrong with you getting a manager. But the way you commercialize it no man. So the way you commercialize it no man and the entire American side say to be frank, guys when we read them from outside and professional beyond person you and a professional be no that's it. And as a person she new me
no
sikano
say be manager and bit me a charge
sikano
because they be on the obe ferry say or obe canty manager from nowhere.
So I just say now you ask yourself are you doing ministry or you are doing industry?
Okay.
So
it's true.
Now me dey be so kakra na say obi anka say oye nyame juma embaso mu a o de me emfa ma o de make because say musical na obi a chede a book
yes. So
and I said that is it and it brings you before
dignities here in pen for attitude name
sa dey no people the context where Hebrew word na what the word be word ban was several meanings
exactly
our context now the application the word that perfectly describes that giftings.
Okay.
But any gift sell could chew be there. Then that would be bribery. So say my mom baby. The other I didn't want to kind into them. I'm an hour favor me. I'm an hour baby me. And also it belongs to the several usage. Okay. But sa progress a yam quote here no say obi a chede at the bet to them. Your ability to manifest your gift in such a way any common.
Okay.
Enuntina ebere na otumfo abodwa kese na titiru president ko form ne friends ambassadors ne emu na ja won care for about my baby. Okay, so
you have to have a skill be
sure.
Any common
unique, very
unique. You have perfected that act. Nti anwen sem kwa na abeka nye amafo de basa oh very sorry ma me san share for masa do kan kwa wan kan sorry kwa ya na be sorry so you must perfect it
exactly
and it is good nti sa de no me de me as a minister okay number one as even as a musician I never believed in charging. I never charged anywhere. Okay. Of course, people will take advantage of you also because of that. OJ, I will say on authority. On can't just mention public here, but I will say it. OJ and others like him were more treated like that in Kumasi. Yeah. You quite a campaign, Nancy, event, Jometo, or campaign, event Nathan Bassi, and so campaign.
Sure.
Or call foreign country be. Nigeria or call foreign country be not playing money in a team at Naku Hotel, a church, and a club, and a secular people being organized church, and they invite them. Now, I bet to know I be oh, minister will come and see you. I thought Fred will be in fact. The hotel call Dakrano, and then the plane take it back home. And he had to call for them to send him money. To pay all those things. See, too many pa. As long as she says next time, as my make me say, Jometo come can. Yeah, me on the video better I can show you the link. Jometo also can the same time. And I'm saying, oh, James can be at me. So that me boni pedin specific. What did me no one no catch me. I check number my first lunch. And you know, some man my guys need be so smart. Sure. And then oh mama. Oh, you need to talk to my minister for be a meeting money thing. Now me chaplaincy president or university, and I need him or a musician. He's also a pastor, and then he's also into deliverance and stuff like that. Need him for revival and also a seminar. And I was like, Chris, when him said, offer me, I'm going to do 3 things. There's or be minister for the revival, no, or be a seminar for musicians, no, and a Sunday then also be preacher be fundraising. Okay, to your mommy answer. And he like as I say near day or don't want to mean kind of street and I'm me a spiritual son. And I for who's in one's in can there and I'm so didn't say that's so and I say on family and now family man too and now family man manager now who Jimmy it was an now family man manager and I'm so there I come to the opposite can be aka in the long run no yeah to me I'm not only because of security be being seen the coin. So I went to me, but I was not comforted with that. Okay. So no, I was young, still I'm young. He's bigger. No, mama disrespect no. Okay. But on movie so my dear the boom so I am paying no. And I'm but 2 wrongs will never make right. But other me about so for one and say Empress Gifty. No more discuss with YouTube no. Okay. I'm more to question man straight say wo okwa charge. Okay. Emma make a very brilliant point to say. The who ya or person about program national enya me nko a. Okay. Brand na who na say Empress Gifty or Bay. Boys can ho mo yedin. Omo be bad no. E men kind of boys in puna kind of boys na na man for respect. Musicians dinachi. Like e bi anyini. E bi womba e bi wo family. Brand like your family ni ade. Omo de eche ja ho. And these things that we do risky. To kwine. I know people, they don't even sleep, they don't have time. Bishop Bakobi, like ministry in tea. He lost the family. Ne makra empenenim krampaye. Ashe. Because he was never present. Always busy. Obia kunu say ama ministry no. And then later it's like nothing. Itilo no or catch you say enyo no. And they say, oh, fair no so ombra, on team be so Mike Montonio. But they would say, yeah, with them. And they say, arrangements are on point, like transitions, everything is on point. Intino, and Nuntina, our friend. So, friend is idea there is business. And I think she made a laudable point there. Okay. And to me, transcendia by any musician's life, now see in chair, cow, church, and I mean, so was it and so fairness idea is business and I don't agree with it. And that's a business on a part like I also who say you wanted to deliver on a certain point. Yeah, so for ya na mama yes how. We are not fair. We are not fair. Some of our people are not fair. Oh, me treat musicians very well. So now so for can. Yeah. So for so no so for cause principal or the very musicians and no the very so for no.
obejedi nso sɛ ene enkosa wo ye hunu sɛ also for the he's due to saa ne man no at least was it tuan ka
on charge ko be ban
exactly and answer bisa but say obi so a musician or church or no share so for like in snit everything it be cry tuition e omo school na church no take you get it but onu say be me keyboardist and I'm a pianist for church but our benefits and the beneficiaries me nya bi no then I say tua me ka minim say dem kan what you say but say no so for kan sa pepe no say principle I they to hold a governance workers exactly
but the run say the makwane fama kwana say no kwana na first
there
I said na first
Matthew say also they freely
give to my
oh yeah that's not there now so you should show the way
say utwia ye twia but omo na mo first
but omo so for no say if say into omo car they are okay I was say to omo but so who you musician na who dey any kwan say we be born kwa because we dey ma kwa also we born kwa
Bible no da ho na we ma ka kire me who ye twia ka
and also for say so for no fair so come you fair cardio I think say entiase won be brave and there's no way say and say na o say so for no anyumtofo binom per de o ma fa mu painti me say me fair example me ne musician bi nante na so for ahyase no nyina na it say a ministry na ye yankopon adwuma ya say so for ye kan anyame adwuma ya so ye kwa ye wia obi akoni fie what you say ye wia obi akoni fie but ko see say ye ko program bi o Obuasi Link Sports Stadium so say wa charge ono as at that time wa charge 3,000 ana yen no aye kobo yen wa charge yen so ye de 1,000 nim osofo na wa je ni 3,000 na wie
sa je mo de ko aka
1,000 na aka no
obeje
wa se o mo de be buy na o china say wa je 1,000 aka osofo you do be on 20 cities and you be true fie be 2 a.m. unya ka akra anya de enko ba bia
how much
2 a.m. osofo and me tena say na de minim say nyankopon adwuma na de minim say nka fine adwuma na but eduru ba bia omo anaye ana so my token be just a token as appreciation bia and say nka we de nya ba kofo na wo say odi nka ye nyina na wo say edi but
enya token o ebo o
osofo say 2 a.m. osofo me ka say
on ga say nyew na ba kofo agya atafo
osofo na ba kofo nko agye na wakodwudwam na wasa kire say nyame adwuma ana ye wasa be preach say nyame adwuma na yeah. So inti say me na me bow keyboarder now you say me catch you say masa contract and I say business na yeah dey but say business na yeah dey it is all frame here say na mejo and e be cry jessica no cry nsana
I also to try to
manzana because onni bia nante kakra ama yes nyame adwuma na but at the end of the day no be hu say wa bregu and I say mfaso bibra no say wonya no wanya dey wanya tisa management asema no so for kan no na critics anya mana cause of ni bi anya fair to workers ni bi and I say yes eno na akofa management ne was say tua o ka change or say on but said also for kan obi wa the gift no so all the serve on polish no and I say like professionalize wo ho and all the year adwuma ni year gift na nkasa kra de ho emfaso bebre ba bra wo kra no nya de undimandi pay bi akra
ana me so asem we na de bia me ka say I don't know why mo de boy asofo mo nche mu obia covenant oni nyame obia no is between onene ni nyame
okay
there are numerous examples. David timika se nyame ye we mame Solomon kebi ni ade but ohwe enne de ni ma obi pese o kire say
so I'm a family side that
de na wo ni nyame wo no nye papa ba me de me catch na papa service ya sim na make e bia me a young instrumentalist minim say nyame mitima ma Sunday bia ba akọ
okay
me ba be bo ba 3 Sundays na kan nyame pese bi dididi
okay
nyame maybe ma ye ho nyama ma nyame ayede atemase obenya sofu bi obeba be preach you in a different way say wo covenant a oni nyame wo no dabi e wo say ba na oboche because there are some people personally minima na me guy back ni ofi tech na ye ko bo shabo ye beba the last church pena de ye be man no obeso
Okay.
ne nchire mu ne se ono no ne krada e na ye Sunday ye kwa sorry a ondidi.
Okay.
After 12 gig bi ebobo bi obeje ne sika
So we the covenant no.
the covenant no.
Okay.
But ubenya sofo na ono no amfa ma na ono no akɔhye 12 no ebe ma na feel say the wodi kan ye ache no kra no covenant ni wie pay.
I say.
What I say, because there are some people they want to serve in the church in a different way. What if say me a keyboardist, but me person me be pra baby any man see me paper who make sure say the things are neat. Me service na me person dey me nyame no. So funti ase.
Now obody abejiska.
Say na me sure say you fan say
I don't know how
sika na imagine in the sense say me if I'm say me na romi dey na call. Me full time ho. Makusku. And I don't want this argument to say copy before because I'm not forced to free secular world no baby ejuma sorry ejiska secretary security other people are taking money for their service I also the car thing obey ho minim kofo a kwasi ada offering on better me kan wa kan offering na wie no since wa better wa kan tie man is kai dey e to no ho so that yeah we are accountants
and today
tell me ka say
that was me zero now all your stuff na say o makwa masa do easy e be na be using bufu say on dia ka
exactly.
so we know all these things
e be na deliverance for
and can say for something. Yes, that's it.
we accountant today
That's it.
me can dey be say sebe me Charlie e mu bibi a your stance near too extreme there I don't know but nyame asem kro ya I've said it before in our church I preached and said this is it nyame ama ya dom bi edi bi nyesika no those things nyame fi
Okay.
nyame fi abonten
Okay.
and that applies to everybody. So we contractor, we dear ben, we see dine, we to galamsey, we wine, and then galamsey per se. Galamsey per se. I'm connected to be a something to galamsey. Baba just say, we have minds, and I say, look, it doesn't even apply to church setting. But my example. Now, a bar, sorry, say me say me officer here, me agree with
Okay.
Now, a bar, sorry, say, yeah, be farming. Me say, my competence in that area. The more farmer contract. What do you mean? You're correct. Me tell me, you're correct because yep. Now, some fast so say bar, sorry. Because so be the Bible studies in Gwa.
Okay.
And I told him Gwa. Every gift in BIA which may be and also offer to church free of charge. Especially if we have not engaged you full time.
So my maybe some question wa here na Mrefi. O say oh yes. Oh yeah, fan say oh yeah, great officer. So the service you are giving as an officer, you will not
in
take money
church,
for in the church.
In the church setting, yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
So then it means that Edu baby so be feel by us say on no dey any service. A big goods no provided. Asema me be saying.
And I will even come there. But the question is
it fan say ebia me so fan say bia me dey me only fuel station.
okay.
Service be na me intimi fa service.
Okay.
Asoro be to fuel. Any channel was me so me dey channel.
I'm mentioning.
I want to switch me say.
I'm mentioning. And I'll give practical example to support that. Okay. So while I would deal in goods, and God is my witness. Outside, many the business I work.
Okay.
She deals in clerical shares, communion wine, they been those things. One time, the Spirit of God moved me. And you vision be Adam, many bush mission be. Also, I'm on quite pure. I'm say, I didn't think your tones are the way near my church. Ekota deal abontin retail price.
Okay.
We don't manufacture those things. We buy them from somewhere and then we sell. Now say there be feeding equi. Many kind of tell us 100%. We'll buy it for the church at wholesale price.
Okay.
Who can do this for church?
Oh, okay.
But what must I? Because how fast one na be baso. Okay, there. Near to so tight. Na ma sorry. Na
But what they are
say sorry ne there no. But other churches come and buy from us. We sell it to them at retail price.
So
but
still now.
But fuel there no me fuel there say no me man compulsion.
Okay.
For example, say business and what they are. Who need much to say about it?
Those are the things that I'm saying. Every time you be my border.
Okay.
But yes, my instrument that.
Okay.
The time you move your hamen can say you mature your understanding.
Sure.
Me then I am yaba kuni.
Yeah.
Say, me to me argument be to say Bible ye ton.
Nyame asem.
Enyame asem
Ye ton.
ye ton. Bible no nipa na o print na airton no misua no mitimi ye tro letter ni abeche me Bible ni be free. So I know that there is a capability say Bible ni betimi ache.
Yeah.
But me kutobi okuruma ye beton ama me. Adenti na nyame asem tresem Bible no. Bible na ya twero me nya asem ne de ewo ho e free. De ya twero no nipa ne ye enti no o ton ama me. Ba me be mia code no so ma o de a
free.
E free. I can think about this, and someone is sitting somewhere thinking like that. There are some things I believe say, if you don't want to gift to the church for free, there is a portion you can do to make the church better. As you are saying, say, but on farm beton and a retail, who turn wholesale. Okay, fine. My sorry, I'm one day. I sorry, bit my mommy X amount.
Okay,
me okay. I'm not for it. That's what I'm saying.
That's fine. Because for example, what you my way? Who say me? What you my way? Go do bro baby out.
Yeah.
And now when you're in fish. 6 months time, go you on That's all you do.
Yes.
Now me your pastor. Now me say okante betwa your video. You me kwa ba me say me say aso ja mo akoye dwuma abontin. So how will you feed your family? But what must I? But where I will come in, I will talk to you as a pastor. So that on ministry point of view, because me sure pastor, there are people a big or me or you may be because you for the church they are all yiska. And a be a half of the deal. Okay. So no we will cause a half amount of cool to know. Half now actually be full or you are double. So it's about integrity and truthfulness.
Yes.
By them as all things being equal, the person is being truthful. Now they all can say, oh, okay, fine, I do it for people at X amount or XY. I saw already by my UI in the floor, mama X. He's being very reasonable. Okay. Any reasonable pastor should understand you.
Yes, I saw for Montesa.
Yeah, I know they should understand you. I think I know there. And I make a Ozi say, I would dance over TCP and Obusa on say, oh, ba.
No, and say they don't think about it.
Sure.
And most say
no, what's all dream? What's
the people advocating about this, and they have a point too. Me, or they say a bill heard about that. What Bishop Dark said that they am from me pin am afemudano. They are saying that we are aggrieved because ye be and true. Obi a yemfa bibia ndi ni da no.
Oni
say oh the dark can Bishop Dark
say.
O say. Untimi ma me ba de wonya me fi mi ntwa oka. If you want money, go outside. The moment you say that, ye mu bia ye ne asori tena board ho. Efa adwen say ye be program, ye be revival. They add musicians to some of these meetings. Obebu nkunta na ebu church member or by you sure nom kai be kwakwosi ne back. They will never talk about musicians.
The internal ones.
The internal.
But the external everybody be try na. I do be na man ko for a big.
So if we know this and you come to this, maybe they say they have platform. What you do for your church that works for your church. Man private ma church. Asem na obeka no bedwam no. Se me ye yema adiama na yema yada. I have an issue with it because make us say ebia wa sorry na meba no. Me wo 247. You tell me that you are not going to pay me. Ebia na echire no. O church ebia omo rent allowance. Omo ebia feeding allowance. Omo hwan allowance. Me a metie ebia meti church bi fufo no.
Unya sa na
so if you generalize it and make it like yentwa oka, you are influencing osofu bia ebia de wo yema o sorry mba no. Onye bi mo. Because you are a big man and you are respected.
Exactly.
Very ebia wo de na be kind you are saying that because ebia wo ye bibi ma won sorry man na. Wo ye bibi ma won sorry man na. Obinya bi mobi. So I am mean say this more platforms I can see no. Asori penny for bebre or more platform I can see no. Some things like this when you say them, those learning from you, they take it without taking anything out. Na hand crani bi. Do me metie minim say ICGC was system a. The sortie of my boys out.
Okay.
Very perfect. CCC top notch. Charismatic churches in the they will not come. Me who say I say me buy ICG for class or me day. They didn't even say nothing about it because systems no more and most of these churches so pay are they top notch skill correct or per sound correct. Emma will be crack or me say Osofo obeto keyboard 200,000. But me na me beti na chile I'm born de buntua me. It's bad. It's bad. So, I don't know asema de. You can watch it. So, like Yakasache. Oh, to the year up here on the final words na you the day.
Okay. The me catch menu animal mo show instrumentalist me say. Also be a Christo man ho. Aside obo instruments obo way still also Christo man. Now there about ma be hu say it looks like I saw for any musicians or issues and I say
beef that them.
I say but before I say brother Samini my mama Mama Cecilia Mafo I say brother Sammy say Uncle Cecilia Mafo say Mama Cici ye beef kakra I say Sammy open beef nkwan o I say Mama Cici on the beef no come say no man so sana as I say issues war asofo bi nim musicians me fan say dodo na dia me can say we musician na memma asofo bi su anane ban bi entity woni nyankopon no a o hwehwe no anase o ne nanam no memma entity one no entem free say eda bi bedru a obia bekwa kobu na konta said in nyuma tie yebefro obia individually yemfro obia a group anase family say e bodi an say o okante master for media team ne musicians amo nyina momra ye bebo bia tan abom da binyesa yebefro bia unyuma awe so memma osofo bi nsi woni onyankopon tem ekwan wan kasa na wa hwehwe rade ema ho last time me ne bi kasa we onzo a musician we trumpeter ne didn't come out church issue say na o catch me say ono de we ja sorry cover be 4-5 years in the ono nkwa sorry we ja tifie na me say adentia because minim say we trumpeter wo ba ben and aben zo nimbo me Jimmy D say through your administration no nkrofo bia binya ni je healing ne rade fa so adwuma so wagya tena fi over 5 years there aden I don't say ono so for bi ekoye adwuma na omo se wa ma ya tini pay ya tini sika ya holding sika anam say ontie sane ebe ya bibi ntuni sintudia no media menya nkokwa on dedicating ho say ebia Sunday bia no meba be church men jisika bia men ne obi ani busome sika kan bia me wie na obe man bibia fa man bibia me ko sane be ya one asori bia na one sofo bia enya issue se bia da bi dru na bia school ana bibi nti oni around wantumi amebo a enkoye te se we tua okabusome masa wa ma ya tew ya you say na fe eno so the controversies be breba ti sane be ya obenya adwenfa akomamfa no wasum ni nyame yi nti no opa oni church bia nko kambusome bia okokwasi ada dru a no de ne instrument na akoseve owia eno ano no de akosom ne radio anase wakoye na djuma a wo se we waye oni obia ni
we be kwa sore keke we mebo hwe o
we wo se mebo because okante ade ba kwa be hunu se gift no ebi wo ha wo sua obi won so radio na bia ma what you say radio na dia ye dey or dia ma me say me dem ho be mfaton se niema metumi nyina na radio adom radiadum na microphones addition kakra na polish all right but radiadum so can't say me say na me say matena fie a whole year na die minimi ye no me say me dey atena fie me ntimi enne ya mom this is here can't mean to me it is na ya me no ntamunya yi no me no me kambo so me
asembia
pesembia na ya bia me ba na mabebo but me nyam gegi bi dia
wo akobo
me ko akotwa what you say send be am no because otena fie so many years my men can say no gift na rather than amount or say the 7 no or say the sum no yes of now the sum no rather now the sum no ti send be a church no and wa man ya till na fe wo so ja so nko biem because sorry ni nyina de be ne benti no ene obi anko kan bosome because ya the draw for gift no fa koseve upon a wawie ukọ baby eno kra bebo am akoma mu ate nyesa ya tew ya you say kokobia na wo de abufuo kokobia na wo de yawo na ebasa ade na wo ye no emfiri mu inhira bia ntimi nya da empie mu nti ni church bia nko kan bosome just go and play ko say wo the gift no kosom Fakosum, we are upon. You should be a woman rather the bedroom. And me can't say some way, no, same Macana, same what me catch any Saturday and Sunday. Also, so try home video in the Sunday, me cram and the crack on Femia Sabia making is it was Asha say or qua, but no jai, so I 5 years or so, yatil. Wa ma yatew ya you say inside the na bufu nti ene on kwa sorry bi
ana nya ban for nko a say asore man kra bi kra say ompe asem ti obe join Facebook ni YouTube the hono say discussion for later
also so as a for nti minian ma mo hwe me de me ka say obonsam nim say sa gift we no arade de amaye no for certain purpose that be am ka say asem so kante onyankopon say ofro bi say bebo instruments ana bi bisa no a me hu say enye instruments no nko atitiru nti no frɛw but wa frɛw say emre bi beba do be gina dom na nim as in preaching his word with the message no gospel no ko nti nyese instruments no bokra keke o na emom of fast ade no so the place you at the right place o hwehwe obi a akanti say radise wo yi obi osofo a akanti ususu say rade be sign ya e altar no so anaza ya e ben asofo no rade be sign wa kofura mu akofa obi afri nipa nim Braye wa around. Okanti.
Oh, you adwuma ye dia on sound.
Yes. Inti probability say rade be fa yen say asofo say rade fo bi say asofo preaching asem no high. But omonzam so hunu sa de no anas wa create barrier bi anas wa create problem bi ato asofo ni instrumentalistntem de me mobie but erade a position yen say de bi o de be say adwuma no ahye ne dia ne monyam okante fra rade fa so fra me nyina me de metumi aka say through instruments ibo ya mu na rade e fra no ye den e ba any of friend ba nyina chimi nyaibo me da so even me head pastor no ono kwase da we do not keyboard no what you say upon say we head pastor nyina echi he still obo because ho na say rade friend na we ye de ofree obo so minianom mesre say mo ma ye ma saade no entity ye nyankopon entem osofo aka bebre obesa to aso biem school na betumi akwa yero ho ne ko fa gift no fa som na osum bia mu no ewakatua osum bia mu no wo munhira erade de munhira no ebema mo ma ye ntie se de binom kan na bi me kwa sorry bia mu na me na asofo we na waye say na no personally no awasa woni Kristo no ankasa nya ayonkofa se woni Kristo wa ayonkofa na za woni onyankopon wa ayonkofa bia osum no a obi ntumi nsi wo ne onyankopon tem adwumaye ana osum no de ekwan said okay asofo binum no afa mono omoboa anazo momo players ni bi allowance inti minji ndi say sofo no ne musician and instrumental be kase imujua me no because oniema onya dada inti like so demand akatua na ebia asa akatua na beba ne enru ebia allowances bia onya anase honorarium bia onya free asori no ho inti o me ha no me kase but asofo bi no won so o mayi o mani ama boys na chese o mu ene basa nso dia but mesre say we musician na utie mi na o hweme a mesre hwehwe nyankopon chi akwan ho eni Kristo nya ayonkofa mo ma yentietie so de bi no mukika na ka hunu se gift na rade ama no bi ba nso wa kobu akonta so kan to me
so for that so into na final words le nko
final words am me hit here so kaka me can say starting with the musicians. Okay. Number one, know who you are. We are Christians. Yeah, you should compare no matter. Dedi kan ke be say wa o tie se bi amfimfin na bi tie ya ko sha se ne. Yeah, edi kan her context no. And they also can be a edi kan lay foundation as well. So until are you a Christian? Fine. So don't compare yourself too much with the secular people. Nyame gift or the man no say be no na akoda atria fast na or the man Bible say he gives according to the will of the spirit and or the man for botai bintia all giftings in the church are given so that the church will be perfected
exactly
so that's it now that don't say to me Juma that is when we are one. 2 Chronicles chapter 5 verse 13 was it and when the trumpeters and the musicians were one Nyame all pretty in unity or pretty in an atmosphere of unity. When we are one, there is no limitation to what God can do. Flow pa. Also, never baby abon some bit me pretty. Yeah. Because baby, I'm a presence on abon some musru. Want me maho. But something yeah correct better. Now for example, then I can say, oh yes, the body or that payroll so the chair the 1 or 2 weeks near TF man now both father both. So why am I there at TF?
Oh, no, so you evangelism. Said you also for you try the car, so to say.
Now, say yes, or yare, and also about office where I'm office where me preach. Then go for never. Okay, that's all no. Oh, man, no. But I see a home. I go for blue father. And because yeah, and says I now open the bad men. Oh, auntie, we are Christian.
I saw for me to go shabu, but
so I brought you home. Oh, you're so for now. Time will be about church. The church will question you, especially Baptist churches and some of these mainline churches. They will question you because they have paid you to do that work.
Okay.
To once a while, be no be
okay,
be
that's fine.
But say, one man churches ibia, you be no no. Oh, nti obi ba da bia oba so ntumi nkokwa. O say money bibi. Nti o man no doors please affect church. This be a revival, be a program, and also one no be but they are fine. That's why you are the pastor of the church.
Okay.
Don't I presume to me inquire pay friends shabu office na woko wenya that's why be the end of the entertain and who are you a Christian? Okay, do you know why God gave you that gift? And hwenipa hwenyame the mekanon. I'll come to the pastors now. Hwenyame no susuhwe this is here bit menye free so that so was surrender mount which is wrong o man fa mawa now o man fa mawa. Okay, so also I saw in the man farmer, which is wrong. You get vexed and into episode just sorry. Now if you the feel now heading through Facebook and those kind of stuff, I'm telling you. People like that. Say yeah, was say say we just sorry now, so you'll be shocked. Oh, I need wouldn't have it.
People for fraba. And they true.
Nyamina be raise you be up. All this while oh yeah, irreplaceable no. What is you? Send your first now mobia na so any nguye no sana ochine bi se wo free ma se wo you so ko abreche o se de be you aso any nguda and rather than let's align ourselves in the will of God so that in shall be one more say and the blessings of God is not only money. We have to note it. You move on my piska but the enwina ya resa ho. Yanwene accident be anyam betimi ajiwo film. Yanwene the fruit of the womb. Yanwene yire pebi, yanwene kunu pebi. Yanwene ye busuafo bi safety. And we are committed. Na nunu nti na amanya nkopon.
Mobo.
Mobo. Boa unua bi anko on deserve bibi. Unua bi da man hu bi. So we be say and say wo na Hezekiah. De be pa na betim dia challenge nyankopon. And he wu anka ebe. Also we free. What do I man 1 month to? Or no 15 more years. Do you know what God? Years. Why God gave him that? He challenged him with what he did.
Yes.
So and the whole day why I'm ready. Sacrifices bay. But okay, so okay, busy director. Okay, deacon be and him there be a woman anymore. He would man no bu any chi no do what them. A service unto God. And the no. That's how mom be bua and like I said, the off air needing come on. Most people around us are immature. It's the offense there. God, that be everybody. And the last thing has to do with the ministers, with all due respect. As a young minister, I talk to my fathers. Bible says, soon to the end, the about. And so the enam na so about any so be offended or baby and can sorry fee. And that's what feel. And cry on your mid your family. So, send Psalm 127, verse 3. Because children are heritage of the Lord, and you only biological. I saw a man on society, they are of the Lord.
Sure.
We are shepherds over them by God's will as stewards, and we'll render account unto Hebrews chapter 13, verse 18. Men of God will give account to God.
Sure.
Okay, account no preaching or conduct no be there. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 12. We are to set example in our speech, in our spirit, in our conduct, in our purity, and another thing. 5 examples. And as a man of God, now not only what you preach, but your conduct, what you say. The whole year, boom, credit be a bem. So who brom be abem. So they we say so bapa na ye pa anti papa. Oh yeah sure say. And think how money bibia. Me dem again say ono no demand say chen my school aba na dey okọ school aba we ne page mo ba bi ni mfia woka. Oh yeah me dey say say oh ba ma so na for full time and then do ba why offended wow. Wa page mo ba bi we na bit my sound engineer na see mu dey just can do that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and also now I feel man of God who be binti. I feel I could be tea in Kensington, you know. Or a part of a band be a bonum amachi de money.
Yes.
Za want to do that say and kwase afo yi bia. Ye dwuma mo bonsam gidigidi. Wo wunti na ma kwa
Alcohol.
because oba won't treat him well. The guy is gifted, but you don't. Obunsu kwa po ma akra ni tiwi bi. Mesaka ke bi o boy. Mekasa mesa boy perfect and now deal. But seriously, if you dig deep into God's word, we need grounds to be high. So I say Bonedia and Samson. You should be the first person.
John Baptist,
But Mrakram Pastor Samson Fari in county and go and check go for your from say Nazareth. Go and check the Nazareth.
Okay, we catch you said
me mama baby nyebi.
Oh, but true.
Because we belong to a cultural context that we frown on those things. People like that are not respected.
Exactly.
But I know in itself doesn't make those people sinners.
Good.
So those man say, but I will not cause my meat eating to cause my brother to fall. That's scattered in scriptures. And I thank the Holy Spirit that all kaka scriptures say now. So you the man of God, no. Say in Quran say, Omonti bi say nyam to boasie, show your maturity. Che nyumu muche omo. I think say most of the issues are because we don't teach them. We don't teach them.
And then
now
ministries no prophets
we engage, yeah.
Teachers no nya da je ka
we engage the boys without ministering to them. That's all that is. Yeah, man. Yeah, church. Me catch him crying. Say, oh, yeah, musician now take keyboard the chi. Now you're sensitive to the man of God, sensitive to the worship leader, sensitive to the crowd, the congregation, the atmosphere. Who need the way? So in the book of Acts, I say Paul and Silas were ministering to God. We are musician, you are ministering to God on your keyboard, on your strings, okay, your guitar, on your trumpet. You are ministering. You are seeking for opportunity, led by the Spirit of God to affect the atmosphere positively. And or you're so insensitive, or Bobby Bishop. But a men of God are responsibility to teach them.
Yeah, exactly.
To teach them.
So a revenue student about this guy Achi. Okay, Achi very sensitive. Or no, before say obey microphone no. There are certain rema actually didn't no. You see, or the piano ma atmosphere now very conducive, like you get it very sensitive. Or bonabaso so keyboard is be say sorry at least on my everything is connected. Is that also for kind
in terms of say no, you place premium over scale.
Okay.
Instead of ministry consciousness. Minister, I believe in skill. Bible say play skillfully on the strings. The skill is needed. Nyabonsam ne hia perfection. Nyame nso hia pa. Nyame nso. Nyame kra ne hia. Someone there. Nyame kra ne hia. Yeah, Christopher musicians and stuff like that. Let's learn it well. Nyemfa mewra the bat. Me ye software. Me ha akora or my performance around 60% of competence level. No, be 95% without spirituality.
Okay.
I'll place emphasis on the 60.
Oh, okay.
Or better more impact and more resource than the 90.
Then, okay.
The 90 with time or be corrupt me.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what useless. I will minister to you to the extent you say.
Okay.
Me who say now when we say I don't know a ministry and I come and show your gifts.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it cuts across secular and gospel.
There are several things for us to look out for.
On say music no home.
Wow.
Eti you be you see jazz music. I didn't hear. Obi just
No,
corner
no,
Martin.
no. Obi bakasa bia onim ne onim
What I
ne.
asana make am ba asana make say skill no ho. But yeah, can say Christo cry the ministry say bia time I was all about strings, time was all about chord. And I'm saying it cut across everywhere in music.
Sure.
What I say everywhere in music. Because say me a skillful me to be boss skill we are seeing na
where to
now
apply
how to make the service conducive for us to during my play this it be bought 3 course per me there sorry we do for so but we do for so the no what I say ti your can there I think it's true
Enti they making so enti so for edim the oye odin the enti anyame afre no na akora bia pie na petre ohun de akora to de man obo na kama pa me so for za me nya da jamo
man sure
me twa ben me ho
and na say
yeah me nya da jamo
going up in Presby
na ye ntwa akora
one Sunday we had later na one ba
okay
squad e ba ofie ho
sure
but na say to even get a phone call say bia so for friend me soft penny back me mbonidi o say enne no what ya sorry ya say large congregation o say enne kanti enne na me ya sorry ya me si sorry dan kase sa
okay
se mo asase kase commission kitin na ye meet ma
so yi but even in a big church you see we in a church administration even in a big church under leadership entina Jethro ma Moses sa wisdom
okay sure say
have leaders over 50 leaders over 100 leaders over 1,000 okay let them do most of the things they can do on their own they are brought most on let's refer to you yongi cho need those things komo
nipa
what are they nipa or run but go and see organization go and see discipline
yes
go and see order
and everything
so that they unya asori dan ketekete but rather unya leadership structure said American until no obita no he will focus more of his time on his leaders
Sunday that's all
and na American we be tell me see it is also for no wo be fra kra na e mera wo hia na mai bia ma wasa
no na do be a man boys
because kra no ehia ye more than we need
them exactly
but if we make some time for them and the bia na nko abenya mrama no but what assign to minister be now minister be to them and stuff like that you are interested in what he's teaching them and then person can be challenge and issues then so that what minister na minister me boa and then be you invite them sometimes surprise call I just call to just imagine say be so for penny so for tabel now receive a text message from Sofu Tabel. Hello Christian, this is your pastor. I text to check on you and I'll be for hello. Hey, I saw the count that.
No,
they're throw within the week. I can call pentem the Saturday,
commitment. Someone
when you feel what belonging,
that's the say no man say I'll blame the men of God first. I'll blame the men of God first. My last scripture, Malachi chapter 2 verse 7. I'll say, for the lips of a priest ought to preserve knowledge, and out of his mouth men should seek instruction. And I add why, and he gives a reason. Because he is a messenger of the Lord God. Osofu one no also a crown him there. So be to the nurse ya, ubi be we, ubi be refraining, ubi be say and I want you say ya. Wanum and then yame a man is instruction. Our ministers of God of our days like that. And our crown and clock then I try baby train yame and ye. That's all Bible consultant. So serious. And say no man kuya. Say no man kuya Garden of Eden and Yamia Musa Eve. Then I mean them say Eve they can go by. Well Musa or one. No Musa the leader no. Then you agree with John is it John Marshall that everything rises and falls on leadership.
Yeah.
I mean the assurance are there. He's expecting you. Debbie. Psalm 127 will come to pass.
You'll be accountable for
children are heritage
from the Lord.
Of the Lord.
Okay. Mate, they are kasa bebre. So yedebesia, you know, we'll keep on bringing you good studies like this. Church, you know, it's eso. Emunsam so doso. How anyema si koba nya me nyema bebre bi o ha me ya na me nte enyema bi ase. Sorry, and I am my own bisa. Tia Hano, the amount bisa no. Baby Sawa had near Chichrim, or comment to be a for Guasia,
Okay.
ye be address it, and a shemo, mon subscribe it, now mon share. Turn on the post notification.
Okay.
Aha, your country studio. So until then, no, we'll bring you another episode. Thank you.